WTIM.
Good morning. You're listening to WTIM, your information station, and our morning show. It's brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Grayson Bauman. Joining us in this segment, I've got 3 Christian County CEO students, Angelina Ippolito, I've got Autumn Hobbs, and I've got Caitlin Foster. Good morning to the 3 of you. How are we?
Good. How are you?
Look at that. Look at that. Season vets. We're working on it. All right. So today we'd like to start maybe with what's kind of been going on. And backtracking just a touch, let's start with Chili Fest. I saw you guys out there. We were serving Lotus energy drinks and dirty sodas. We didn't want to call them dirty sodas, and there was all types of things with that. How did Chili Fest go from your guys' end of the thing?
It went pretty well, but the dirty sodas were kind of our downfall because people didn't want to walk to the booth next to us and get the sodas. But other than that, it went pretty good.
Went pretty well. Okay, so we had, what were the numbers? Do we know roughly what the numbers were of folks served?
I'm not sure
No,
off the top of
we
my
don't know.
head.
You guys were doing all right, though. I mean, so
Yeah.
I assume there was plenty there. The Lotus energy drinks maybe were a touch.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were
they
definitely
had
more
more.
profitable.
Yeah.
Okay, so what that was new to you guys this year in terms of kind of switching it up and doing something different. Do we think we might continue with the drinks next year? Or do we think we might?
Neil said he liked it a lot,
did?
so it just depends on what the next class does. But I think it went really well.
Okay. We had fun making them, probably.
Yeah, it
It
was.
very fun.
Okay, because there were a lot of combos with the Lotus energy drinks. I might have had 2.
At
on
one
back-to-back
point,
days.
we were gonna do everyone gets their own, but then we're like, okay, that's too many flavors.
Yeah.
We were having a lot of fun with it.
Well, there were a lot of flavors, a lot of deals, and it's like, Josie, just tell me, just pick one. Like, just give me one. So it was good seeing you guys out there, and a lot of you out there during the course of the weekend. You guys were handing out little $1 off coupons as well. I saw you guys making your rounds, kind of, and going around and doing that thing. But overall, Chili Fest was a good deal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we were happy with it, and that's kind of the furthest back thing, I guess, since the last time I saw you guys. But we did have a Chicago trip.
Yes.
And that was just as of last week. You told me, Chicago trip wise, what did we do? Where did we go? What did we learn? What can you tell me?
When we first got there, we went to his name is Blake Cooper, and he was a Taylorville native. We went to his firm called Holland and Knight, and he taught us about mergers and acquisitions.
Mergers and acquisitions. Those are big words for somebody like me over here. Blake
Hooper.
Blake Hooper. Okay, so that was the first stop of the Chicago trip.
Yes.
What else was going on with it?
That night the first night we had dinner at Bill Barry's house. They gave us a beautiful tour of their house. We learned about every entrepreneur in the Barry family. They're so good to us every year, and it was delicious.
Well, put up in a decent house with a decent meal, not a bad deal, probably. What's that kind of conversation look like? Is it more kind of a chance for you guys is there interpersonal time, where like you can have a one-on-one? Is it more of a group session that you kind of do that as? How does that look dinner-wise?
It was everyone.
Yeah.
It was like their family, then our whole class. It's just like a chance to make connections. Like they all introduced themselves to us. So it was really cool. Like one of them used to be a head of marketing for White Sox. So like that's really cool. And like they have so many talented people in that family. It's amazing.
Well, and then you got Bruce, and we love Bruce, and it is interesting to see the
he actually went up with us this year.
Did he ride the bus with you guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
He said he was going to. How's it like riding the bus with the mayor? I mean, that's got to be kind of amazing.
Yeah.
For you guys, then that's the first night, dinner served. You get to enjoy a nice meal and a sit down as well. That's Wednesday night that you guys did that. So then Thursday morning, you're still up in Chicago.
Yes.
And what do we do there from Thursday morning? Is that when we go meet with Blake Cooper to start the day?
No. So we went to Draper and Kramer, which was Bill Barry's place of work, and we got to talk to their CEO there, Bill Stewart, and Bill Barry.
Yeah. What was the CEO's name? Todd
Bankrupt.
Bankrupt.
Todd Bankrupt?
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, it's so close to put a T on that thing. I like that. Draper Kramer
Yeah.
was what it was called that you guys went to? Okay, so that's Thursday morning, kind of afternoon. Do you continue on with that tour? Do you go anywhere else with that Chicago trip?
After then, we went over to Dan Barry's, where he used to work. It was a law firm, and Terrace Capital. We talked to their CEO, Tim Lynn. It was great presentation.
Mhm.
They spoiled us with goodies and lunch. It was amazing. They had a new facility. It was beautiful.
So big.
Like so beautiful.
Mhm.
We got like a whole skyline view, like the whole entire meeting. And he gave us great advice how to like become a successful entrepreneurs and like what we can do now.
Okay. So does that round out the trip or did we have more?
That was it.
that was it.
it.
I mean, we say that was it, but it was a pretty good time. Yeah. Okay, we get a beautiful shot of the skyline while we're learning a little bit. You get to talk to these CEOs, and these are people of relative power, right? These are people that are over these large corporations or companies. What's that kind of mean to you to kind of see that though firsthand, to get to talk to these people firsthand? These are people that you might not encounter on a daily basis, and so you get to go up to Chicago and do so. What's that kind of mean to you guys? I mean, are we interested in maybe being a CEO now, or what did you take away from the Chicago trip?
It makes me just want to work harder. Like, cause that could be me one day. Like if I just work harder, I could be up there or something like that.
Yeah, well,
Inspiring. It's just inspiring.
I like to hear that. For you?
It was really eye-opening. I don't think I would personally want to do that, but it was cool to see like a different point of view, like the other part of the world. Because like I've been in a small town my whole life, so it was cool seeing like Chicago.
Kind of in that regard too, like kind of businessy almost. We're going from business to business. You're feeling, cool, and you're feeling like we're really doing the thing as we did. And Angelina, for you, kind of a takeaway or some of those big things?
It's just amazing to me because like just someone that big wants to meet with like a high school student. It's just like really once in a lifetime like opportunity, and I'm just very grateful for their time and just thankful. Yeah, well, hey, I mean, that's a great way to be. And when I think about it too, like it reminds you that they're regular humans. Yeah.
You kind of see these people as, well, you got all this money, you're not regular anymore or whatever, and you go meet them and you're like, oh, it's still a regular human being. But we put just so much emphasis on them. So the Chicago trip overall was a great deal.
Yes.
We enjoyed ourselves, and then we had to go back to school on Friday.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Well, that's roughly what we're getting at there. And then a Kiwanis meeting as of yesterday.
Yes.
So how does this go? Because we've been working on the public speaking, we've been working on the handshakes and the eye contact. We got a chance for it yesterday following that Chicago trip. How'd the Kiwanis meeting go?
It went good. Each person got to talk like by themselves. Like each person had to go up there and talk about something we've done or something that ties the CEO. So each person had to do public speaking.
Okay, so each person had to do it on their own, though. So it wasn't like I think it was like 11 of you that might have gone.
Yeah.
It wasn't that. It was just Ross, you're up.
Yep.
Caitlin, you're up. Angelina, okay.
Yep.
So how did that go for you guys then? You can go down the list. We'll start with you, Caitlin, but what'd you talk about? What'd you tell them?
I talked about our mentors and like how our mentor program works, because a lot of people I don't think know about our mentor program. And it went good for me. I just think I need to talk a little louder, because I like can be quiet or like not shy, but just not talk very loud. But other than that, I think it went good for me.
Did you have a microphone at least?
No.
Oh, so you guys really had to use them.
Yeah.
You guys had to go deep. You had to get in. Okay. So we talked about the mentor program and what benefit that brings. What about for yourself, Autumn?
I talked about the guest speakers that we've had this year so far.
Okay.
I think I did pretty good.
Pretty happy with what you
Yeah.
did? Okay. Guest speaker wise, who did we highlight? Maybe some of the ones that stood out to you so far.
I kind of went over a little bit about all of them.
Okay.
I think John Perlis was probably one of the big ones
One of your
that I highlighted.
Okay. So we talked over here the mentor program. Now then we're talking guest speakers. Angelina, yourself.
I recapped the Chicago trip.
Okay. Well then look at where we're back at here today. So Kiwanis meeting wise, no microphone. We got to get out in front of these folks, and we got to get loud, a little louder than we might normally. Is this a good experience? Is this an experience
Yes.
that you're happy that you had still?
I think it
Yes.
was great for our whole class because it's the first time that like all individual of us could like actually like do public speaking in front of a crowd. We've practiced in front of each other and like recorded ourselves, but this is our first time. Well, not everyone's, but
A lot.
like as a class, our
class.
first time speaking in front of people, especially with no mic. That pushed us even further.
Sure. And I have to imagine that Neil and maybe the Kiwanis Club had that idea of sending you up on your own so that you had that opportunity. There's something different about 10 people still behind you
Yeah.
that really will help in that regard, or at least kind of slow you down and make you think, oh, well, not all eyes are on me. In this case, all eyes are on you. So I don't mind that there. Do you guys plan to get out and do any other meetings that you know of, or speak at any other events coming up that maybe you could fill me in on? Or is that something that we're just kind of waiting to see?
Not as of like recently, but I'm sure if there's something come up, we'll jump on it.
Yeah.
I'm sure. And I'm sure.
Oh, wait, we're speaking at Taylorville.
Oh, yeah.
We're going
Forgot about
to
that.
introduce their students to CEO, like give them a rundown with CEOs. I think it's to juniors and sophomores.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, every year they do it at every school. We speak to like their classes, like upcoming, to get them interested into being like next year's CEO class. So we're probably going to start doing that, because this year we want to have our class selected before we have our trade show. So they can help us,
like,
and we can kind of like be
have a
their
helper.
mentor.
Yeah, like we can have a helper help us and stuff.
Yeah, so I think that's
Gotcha.
unique, and that's something different we're doing this year.
So we're kind of drumming up support. Sorry, Caitlin.
No,
We're
you're
kind of
fine.
drumming up support, though, for that trade show to get a little bit of help. Do we think we're going to maybe collect quite a few folks to be able to do that? Or what are we seeing, maybe? What are
I think we
thinking?
can.
I think we can.
Yeah.
I think we can. I think we'll be all right. But for you guys, when it comes to CEO and everything like that, obviously things have been gone very well so far, but we still have plenty of time to continue with CEO and continue to learn and continue to find things out, more businesses that you've been to, things like that. So let's take ourselves a break. We're joined by Angelina Ippolito, Autumn Hobbs, and Caitlin Foster, Christian County CEO students with the Christian County CEO. You're listening to WTIM, your information station.
WTIM.
.36 Taylorville Care Center, caring for our community for over 50 years.
Lewis Marsh Incorporated says to make this Halloween extra fun and safe by staying together and watching traffic. Walk on the left side of the road when there is no sidewalk. Lewis Marsh in Morrisonville sends their best wishes for a safe and happy Halloween. Prairieland Ag reminds youngsters who will be trick-or-treating this Halloween to visit only well-lit houses. If there's no sidewalk, walk on the left-hand side of the road or street facing traffic. Don't cut across lawns or go between parked cars. Prairieland Ag in Stonington wishes you a safe and happy Halloween. Hamlin and Jones Excavation and Drainage reminds parents that before youngsters start out on their trick-or-treat adventure, be sure their costumes don't cover their eyes to ensure your little trick-or-treaters can see. And drivers, be on the lookout for the little ghosts and goblins. This Halloween safety tip is from everyone at Hamlin and Jones Excavation and Drainage in Nokomis.
Shop local first.
When we make most of our purchases from local businesses, when we make the conscious decision to support our local communities, more good things happen. They support our schools, sports programs, and nonprofits. Keep our communities thriving. The Miller Media Group and these local businesses encourage you to shop local first. Marty and Donna Davis and all the team members at the McDonald's Taylorville, Pana, and Shelbyville locations. These local businesses and the Miller Media Group ask you to shop local first.
Shop local first. All across the area, shop here first.
At People's Bank and Trust, they help their consumer and business customers spend their time living their life, not explaining it. At People's Bank and Trust, they put people first. Find out how they can help you by clicking their banner ad at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Hi, this is Jeff Robinson from Advanced Title. Whether selling your home on your own or through your local realtor, please give us a call at 824-8007 for all your title work needs.
And we're back with the WTIM Morning Show here on your information station and brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Grayson Bauman. Joining us in this segment, we've got Angelina Ippolito, Autumn Hobbs, and Caitlin Foster, Christian County CEO students here in this 2025-26 school year. We talked the Chicago trip. They had the Kiwanis meeting just yesterday in Chili Fest and how that went. So a recap of some of those things that have already taken place. Some of the other businesses you guys have maybe been to since you kind of stopped in last. I think that was about a month ago that some of you did that. So tell me, what are some of the other businesses we've maybe been to in the last month?
One of the most recent ones was Timmy Tours. We wanted to go there because we actually took a Timmy Tours bus to Chicago. So that made us feel so much more safe, and just the company's so reliable, and so we just went into there to learn a little bit more about what we're pouring our money into before we go to Chicago, and I think that was a very good tour.
Okay. Enjoyed Timmy's Tours?
Yes.
What we got to see, and probably enjoyed a little more comfortable bus on the way to Chicago. No wonder Bruce joined you, huh? You wanted a comfy captain chair, I see. So we stopped at Timmy's Tours. Where else have we maybe stopped in the last month or so?
Yeah, anywhere. Well,
Sue Aid.
Oh yeah, Sue Aid.
Sue Ady, she's an author. She came in and spoke to our class about what it's like to be an author and her journey of becoming an author, and then what the business side of being an author is like.
Okay. Is she from Pana?
Yes.
Okay. And was there a book that she wrote about the Holocaust? Did she talk to you guys about that at all?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Sue Ady Harlow? Is that her name? No?
I just know Sue Ady.
Yeah, that's all I know, Sue Ady.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. I've heard a little bit about her. So Sue stops in and she lets you know what the business side even of being an author is like. Did we learn a little bit probably in terms of that? Because I sure don't know anything about the business side of it. I just think you kind of write a book and then you throw it out there. But I guess probably not the case.
Yeah, definitely not.
No.
So did she talk to you about getting to a publishing company, trying to actually get that book printed, how many copies you might print, how many you might have on hand, things like that?
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. So Timmy's Tours, Sue Ady stops in as well. Do you know of anything coming up maybe that you guys can tell us about trip-wise?
We're going to be going to tour Fur Love and the Black Pug, I think next week or the week after.
Fur Love? Okay, stopping in there. Now that's a little different because that's it's a for-profit, but also with a non-profit kind of donation kind of deal that they want to do. I think it's 10%. So that might be an interesting kind of deal. The Black Pug, though.
I think it's a speakeasy underneath Fur Love.
Oh,
Gotcha. It's new.
It's new. Yeah, it's brand new.
Okay. Did not know about it. I go to Fur Love, kind of awesome. Did not know about that. Okay, so get to see both sides and a speakeasy down in the basement then, I guess. Did not know about that. Okay, so Timmy's Tours, Sue Ady comes by, and moving forward, we're expecting to go to the Black Pug and Fur Love in combination there. You guys have been brainstorming some other class businesses as well. I know that we're going to emphasize brainstorming because we haven't settled on some of these things, but what have we been talking about as a class business-wise?
We've been talking about doing a bingo night around Christmas time, or even a movie, something like that.
Okay.
We aren't sure, but all we know is we want to make good money because the money we'll make from our class businesses all go to our personal businesses, which we will be starting at the beginning of next semester. So it's going to come up sooner than expected. So hopefully we can get one in before Christmas time.
It will definitely come quickly. Are we leaning bingo? Are we leaning movie night?
We've talked more about bingo.
Do we think that's probably the better moneymaker potentially?
Probably.
Yeah.
I would think
they've
so.
done it in the past and they've made good money.
Like a Christmas bingo, for Christmas time.
I think you guys will probably do well. Do you have an idea of where you might host or hold that? Is that something you would try and do at the high school? Is that something you would try and do elsewhere? Do we know?
A few years ago, they hosted at the Moose. We still need to
talk to them.
We've talked about that a little bit
and stuff.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure they will jump on board with you guys, no problem. Well, I think we're just about out of time, and it's kind of an unbelievable deal. But thank you guys for joining me as always. So
thank you.
Of course, Caitlin Foster, Autumn Hobbs, and Angelina Ippolito joining us here on the WTIM Morning Show, Christian County CEO students talking the CEO program. You're listening to WTIM, your information station.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville. 96.1 FM Taylorville. 107.5 FM Shelbyville. 107.9 FM Pena Nokomis.
Breaking news this hour.